Yeah. Ha! Yeah, I'm so special, I'm so special, I'm so special, so special, so special. I'm like Ichigo, master in a red suit. This my Bankai form, I'm about to let loose. Better make your next move your best move. Straight out the gate, niggas gon' hate and try to test you. Watch who you with, who your mans, who you next to. If you take a hit with son assist like a nephew,
you can never check us. Homie, this a chess move. Wrote this on a little short bus, I'm so special. If Mav say get him, I'ma get him. Ain't no talking when I pull up. Park up, hop out, run down with my hood up. Now what the fuck are you hating for? Can't DFG get money anymore?
It's Hoffa, trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.
Anybody ever walked out on you during the interview?
Yeah.
Who was that?
I mean, Ugly God walked out on me, but then he apologized afterwards. Juvenile walked out. But we were supposed to do a retaping, but then he ended up being so late that we couldn't retape it.
Was it because of what you asked him?
Yeah. Yeah.
What you asked Juvie?
It never, that part didn't come out, so I'm just gonna leave that off. You know what I'm saying? Right. Just out of out of respect for him, because you know, some people want the walkout. They want that viral moment. We don't want that.
Right.
Because the walkout wasn't even on tape. It just at one point.
Yayo tried to walk out on this.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, yes he did. Yes he did. I was very
well with the Sean Bigger situation.
No.
Before that,
he tried to walk out twice. I was
like,
try, bro. Nah.
I know
because you know we cut the cameras. I'd be like, yo, come on, son. Why you?
I ain't gonna lie, that shit was funny though, son.
Yo, question, right? I know you hate the walkout.
Yeah.
But was there ever a moment where you felt like you was interviewing someone and you like, I don't even want to finish this interview?
Lots of times. But this is my job.
You do it. Okay.
You know, I mean, when you're at work and you're working a 9 to 5, yeah, you want to go home after 12, but you have a job to do.
Right.
For me, you know, like this person came in, they spent their time, you know, a lot of times they're not getting paid, they're donating their time. I have a crew of people, I have an overhead. All that has to be respected. It's not just about me and what I'm feeling at that moment. It's about me being a professional and me respecting the person and hopefully getting that respect back. So yeah, there's been lots of times where the interview is just boring and I don't really want to finish it, but I can't show that. I can't, you know, I might rush it, you know, along a little bit, but nah, I've never done that.
Hey, we've had that here.
What do you mean?
No, we've had that here.
Yeah, that happened.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Moving right along.
Several times. Why?
Have you ever?
No, that's how you doing it when you have feeding people.
Let me ask this: have you ever had someone do the interview? You're like, oh, that was a pretty good interview, and then you get a call later, and they're like, I don't think they want to put that out.
Yeah.
The whole interview.
True Life.
True Life.
I interviewed True Life. This was shortly after he got out of prison. And I thought it was a good interview. We talked about a lot of, you know, the situation that ended him up in prison and everything else like that. But I thought overall it was a good interview. And afterwards he was like, nah, bro, I don't like it. You know, I don't like the way the light looks on me and the background and something. Oh, you know, I'll give you the money back if you want. And I'm like, it's cool.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? You fresh out. I'm not gonna.
Tough.
It's cool. I'll just
swallow it. We just talked about him not taking losses. Now he got a soft
and me in True Life, we had we knew each other before he got locked up.
Right.
You know.
So you had a rapport.
I had a rapport with him. I wasn't scared of him or anything. You know,
Right.
I understand what his background is, but no, it was just like, hey, he approached me politely about it. It wasn't like, yo, you better. No, it was like he said, hey man, can you just not put that out? And I said, okay. Cool.
Is there ever a situation where you're like, nah, fuck that, I'm dropping this shit?
I mean, there was an interview that we did with Lil Loaded, who died
Who passed away
from suicide later
Rest in
on.
peace, yeah.
But while he was still alive, when we did his first interview, and he was kind of a kid, he was I think 18.
Yeah.
He had an interesting story because he just kind of got into his position by luck in a way. There was like this Polish YouTuber that would review videos that had like only one view. And it just so happened that one of his songs had just came out and had 1 view. So he reviewed it and he was like, oh, this is dope. And then it got a lot of attention. The video went viral and he got a deal. Yeah. So he was really kind of like fresh off the street. You know what I'm saying? So we did an interview and
I remember that.
Yeah. And he was a little bit uncomfortable and so forth. And the label hit me up afterwards like, yo, listen, we just don't want you to put it out. We don't think it was a good look, this, that, and the third. I said, okay, cool. I won't put it out. But then the pandemic hit. And then we didn't have any content. And I had a staff full of people. I had 12 employees. So I hit him up and I said, listen, I understand. I agreed not to put it out, but we need the content right. I think me and Mac 10, I think right around the same time that happened with Mac 10 also, because when we did the interview, he didn't want to put it out because he felt that it would like mess up a bunch of his business or whatever else. So I had to tell him, listen, Mac, I understand you told me this, but we need the content. And if you hate me because of this, I'll have to just accept that. And he's like, well, can I just watch it before you put it out? Right. I said, sure. So I sent it to him and he was like, oh, it's not as bad as I thought. He was like, can you just take out this, he asked me to take out like a few seconds here and a few seconds there. Right. And it came out and it was a dope interview. And that's that. So a couple of times I've had to do that, but it was out of business necessity. And ultimately, none of those interviews hurt the people that we put it out. It wasn't like I put it out and suddenly they went to prison or a bunch of drama happened. No, it was just people just felt funny about it. And,
I had one particular situation where so certain artists who came through, they rescheduled the last minute 2 times before. Mm-hmm. Finally do the interview. Interview's great.
Fire.
It's all smiles. The artist leaves. I get a weird text message in the middle of the night about, yo, such and such came on your platform and you treated them like this, that. I'm like, and it's from like a weird number. It's not even a number you can call back. Like, what the fuck is
like
this?
Like a text.
Yeah,
like
some
text
weird, goofy shit, right? In the morning, someone from that artist's team calls me and says, yo, there's certain parts of the interview that we think that should be taken out, and we're concerned about this, we're concerned about that.
Yeah.
I said, okay, I'm gonna send you the clip of that particular part. You look it over and you tell me what you think. Sent the clip, I'm waiting. A few days go by. I'm like, hey, what's up? They're like, oh, no. We wanted the whole thing. I'm like, well, I'm on a time schedule. We don't have content to put out past this time. And this is next in line. So can you get back to me as soon as possible? Oh, yeah. We got you. So, of course, that time limit expires. I hear nothing. I'm sending text messages. Nothing. So I'm like, I look over the phone. I'm like, this I don't think there's anything. Sometimes, people get in their own way.
Right.
Yeah.
So I drop it. They're like, oh, why'd you drop that? I said, yo, you didn't see the text messages of me texting you this whole time?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. That's out. What's the part? Well, we didn't want it out, period. And I'm like, well, you never said that. You said you wanted to review it.
Yeah.
And I asked you to get back to me in time, and I just felt like that person was playing with my time, and the shit went out. Amazing. The comments was all, oh, well, I didn't look at this person like this before. I really appreciate them now.
Yeah.
Never heard from those people again.
What I do, because every so often you get someone that's like, okay, we'll do it, but we want to review it before it goes out. So what I say is, cool. If I agree to it, because sometimes I won't agree to it. But if I do agree with it, I said, okay. I think Smokey Robinson, that was one of the people that wanted to review it ahead of time. So I said, cool. I will let you review it for 48 hours. If I do not hear from you in 48 hours, then at that point it's going out. Mm-hmm. So you can't sit there and hold it forever.
Right.
But if you get back to me within those 2 days and say, hey, I have a problem here, here, and here, then I will respect it. But if you don't get back to me, if you procrastinate, I'm not just going to keep waiting for you to get back to me.
Right.
And in most cases, they say, yeah, it's fine. Go ahead, put it out. So that's how you handle those situations. You give people a time limit.
Yeah.
put it on them.
Nah,
Otherwise,
that's what I did. After that, it was,
yeah,
I'm letting it fly. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be like that.
Part of the game.
I think I would have been a lot more lenient if I didn't feel like my time.
Like you played me twice already.
Like you was already playing with
played
me.
me twice already.
And I still accommodated. I still, you know what I'm saying? Like we actually sat here and waited the third time.
Word, and they was late.
2 hours.
When somebody late, that shit don't
Nah,
feel
but
good.
that episode wasn't about to go out though.
Yo, Mac, tell him, Mac, when
You know exactly what you're talking about.
I know you ain't trying to set shots.
You know exactly what you're
Hold on, you ain't trying to set shots.
But that episode,
oh my God,
that episode almost didn't go out though.
Yeah,
because we was about to leave that day.
So you can't say who it is?
No, I can't.
Okay, fair enough.
I can't. I wouldn't do that.
All right, tell me.
But
off
I
camera.
will say,
Tell me off camera.
I believe.
Wait a minute, this is the king of y'all. I can't tell y'all who it is, but the guy that we all know, everybody in this room knows.
But I'll tell y'all. But when I say that off camera, I'll
off
tell
camera,
y'all.
okay.
Yeah.
And then I'll deny it if it ever comes back to me.
I
never said that. Watch the tape. No, I didn't say that.
I have no idea what you're talking
Not
about.
listen, Bennett.
I can either confirm
But
or
yeah,
deny it.
it gets kind of sticky in this space sometimes.
And I didn't know that y'all had to, like, I mean, any other interview platform, Rolling Stones, radio, terrestrial TV, motherfucker goes on there and says something, then that's what the fuck he said.
That's it.
They're
If you
much
sign the
more
release
personal.
form, it's a wrap.
It's a rap, right?
And they're looking for a way to spin what you're saying so that they can get a headline.
Have to be,
Right.
which is why
You
have
know what
to
I'm
be careful
saying?
of
We're
what you put
actually
out.
trying to highlight something good about you. I mean, of course, we want not the tea, but we want things that's going to interest the public because
Right.
this is a business.
Right.
But at the end of the day, like, I'm not trying to destroy you. I'm not going to ask, got him, I'm about to ruin his career and go viral.
Yeah.
Nobody's trying to do that.
They
Well,
think
some
that's
people
what
are
you
trying
do,
to
my
do
guy.
that.
You know that, right?
Some people are
some
trying to
people
do
are, and you see some of these documentaries. There was the Robert Durst documentary. It was the guy that killed like all those people. They caught him on tape, on a hot mic, saying, "Yeah, I killed them all."
In the bathroom,
In the bathroom.
Right.
And then they turned that over to the authorities, and they used that as the basis to actually arrest him. And he essentially died in prison.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? After being found guilty. I thought that was nasty.
You like that was some snitch shit.
I just think that if
snitching.
someone
Not snitching.
sits down with you on
Nah,
the
he did that to
platform, I mean, just like
himself.
when
He did that to
Keefe D, like
He
when
did that to
Keefe D,
himself, bro.
when Keefe D sat down with me.
Why you giving me mixed signals? Let's be honest, you want some dick in you? Or you don't? I don't know. Baby, you got what I need. But you say I'm just a... Nah. You say I'm just a... Fuck out of here.